1, 2, check, check, 1, 2, 3. Good afternoon.
Outlaw Baseball is live on the radio at KNYN and online at mylocalradio.com. It's another season of Wyoming AA Legion Baseball. Follow the American Legion Post 41 Evanston Outlaws throughout the summer months as we bring you live video and play-by-play coverage. Today's broadcast is being brought to you in part by Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, mylocalradio.com, Best Western Dunmore Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, West Star Printing, Rocky Mountain Sign, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Seavers Jewelers, Ellingford Brothers, Bear River Dental, The Lumberyard, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, Mountain West Business Solutions, Plains Tire, Landmark Plumbing and Heating, Joe's Modern Cleaners, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Uinta County School District No. 1, T-Bar S Body Shop, Dr. McKay Frankham DDS, Evanston Regional Hospital, Flex Fitness, Kazines, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, Superior Rental, and the Gun Room. With first pitch quickly approaching, let's head to the booth.
Good morning and welcome to Spanish Fork. We're at Maple Mountain High School, the home of the Golden Eagles, and this morning we continue Rocky Mountain School of Baseball Firecracker Tournament play as the Evanston Outlaws take on the Cache Valley Titans, a team out of Logan and the Cache Valley area. Promises to be a good matchup today. Both teams went 1-1 yesterday. We'll tell you a bit more about that on our pregame show coming up right after this on a First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM-certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Early Oregon-bound immigrants traveled through the Bear Lake Valley. U.S. Highway 30 basically follows the Oregon Trail. Many wagon trains stopped at Thomas L. Pegleg Smith Trading Post, located near Dingle, Idaho, for supplies. One traveler wrote of camping along Cotton Line Bear River, watching grass as tall as a man wave in the wind. Today, you don't have to ride in a wagon to visit Bear Lake Valley, but the rich history is still here to enjoy. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Well, this team from Cache Valley, the Cache Valley Titans, come from 5 different high schools, guys who've played together during summer ball. They play against each other during high school season, and now coming back together for this summer league team. It's the Cache Valley Titans and the Evanston Outlaws. Cache Valley yesterday went 1-1. They beat the Majors 3-0, lost to Utah Extreme 7-1. Utah Extreme, a team, one of the Cache Valley parents telling me that they've got guys who've played some college ball. They're back for the summer, and guys who've committed to play college ball. So a stacked team in Utah Extreme. As we get underway, the Outlaws are the visitors, and Ryan Fisher takes to the plate first, swings and misses strike one. The pitcher, Cade Hansen, number 3, a lefty. He delivers, and a swing and a miss for Fisher. He's down 0-2. Outlaws will have Fisher, followed by Reed Gross, Seth Lloyd. If we get their batting cleanup, is Gus Allred. Hansen coming right after Fisher. The count 0-2, 0-3. Well, strike 3, swing and a miss. 3-pitch strikeout for Cade Hansen to get things going this morning at Maple Mountain High School. A beautiful setting to our backs and to our left. The Wasatch Mountains. You can see Mount Nebo and other mountains of the Wasatch Front down to your south. in the view if you're watching online at mylocalradio.com. Reed Gross swings and misses. Behind the dish is Diesel. His name is Dakota. They call him Diesel Jensen, number 34. First base is Dax Purser for this Titans team. Gross fouls it straight back to the screen, and he's down 0-2 in the count. Second base, Alex Atkinson. Shortstop, Tatum Neal, and third base is Scout Morris. Outfield left to right, Jack Burr, Ryder Lundahl, and Brady Hall. Hansen delivers, and again, a foul straight back to the screen. Gross down 0-2 in the count. Seth Lloyd comes over to retrieve that ball. Lloyd yesterday, a great day, batting .435 on the season. Reed Gross at .344, and Gross fouls another one. Back to the screen. He's underneath these pitches from Cade Hansen. Gross with 17 RBIs. He leads the team 39 runs scored. Outlaws yesterday 1-1. An 11-2 victory over the Reds, the team from Bountiful area, and then a 7-6 loss against Park City in 6 innings. Gross, hard hit line, ground ball to short. Scooped up, throw just in time. Half a step before Gross gets there. And Outlaws have 2 down in their first inning. Again, Evanston, the road team in today's game, and Cache Valley, the home team. Wood bat tournament here at Rocky Mountain School of Baseball. A little bit of a breeze coming in from about third to first. 5, maybe 10 miles per hour. You might be able to see that flag out in your distance on the left side of your screen at mylocalradio.com. It's lefty on lefty as Hansen delivers outside. His first pitch outside the strike zone, and it's his 9th pitch of the game. And boy, he's been all strikes so far. Hansen winds, delivers, and a high fastball. Seth Lloyd cannot catch up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top of the first. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Lloyd takes ball, strike 2, down low in the zone. And the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Lloyd. Seth hugging the plate, in tight for the 1-2. That one down low and away, ball 2, even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lloyd hitting .435 this season, leads the team with 37 RBIs, 33 runs scored. And swings, just dribbles it back. It popped a hard bounce, and it popped up behind the catcher. Welcome, you tuned in on K9 99.1 FM, the Big Dog, if you're listening on the radio, and if you're watching online at mylocalradio.com. Hansen looks in, count 2-2. The pitch, Lloyd fouls over the third base dugout, out of play. Big Bro Bull helping out coaching today with the Outlaws. Hansen delivers. Lloyd reaches out. Slow grounder towards second. Scooped by Atkinson. Throw to first just in time. Again, they got him just before he stepped on the bag. Good play by the second baseman, Alex Atkinson to charge in, make the scoop. Quick throw, and the Outlaws go down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. Bottom of the first coming up when we return on the First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com. The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Outlaws will send Ethan Buse to the mound. Ethan this season, 23 innings pitched, a 3.652 ERA. Made an appearance yesterday in the game, what was that second game, I believe, against Park City. Came in later in the game. No score. Bottom of the first on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and the Outlaws have Ethan Buse on the mound, Reed Gross behind the plate. We saw yesterday in the game against the Reds that Reed Gross and Jagger Mitchell switched spots between third and catcher, and Jagger at third currently. I wouldn't be surprised to see those guys switch spots again to keep each other fresh a little bit, and some of that equipment, maybe move positions. And here at the Rocky Mountain School of Baseball Firecracker Tournament, teams allowed to switch defensive lineups almost at will. First base, Gus Allred, Brendan Thompson at second, Seth Lloyd at short, Jagger, as I mentioned, at third base. Outfield left to right, Ryan Fisher, Chris Perriman, Casey Perriman. And beautiful facility here at Maple Mountain. Pretty new high school. Down the field, down the right field line, 345. Straightaway center, 385. I don't see a marking for the left field fence. Can assume it's somewhere around 345, the same as right field is the guess. Buse hits right. First hitter, Tatum Neal. And he takes strike one. Neal, the shortstop. Number 2, right-handed hitter. Steps out of the box, then back in. 0-1. Buse winds and delivers. Outside, Neal pops it high down the first baseline. It's in foul territory and drops. No balls, 2 strikes for Neal. That was about to where that ball dropped yesterday. The game winner walk-off for Park City in a 7-6 win over the Outlaws. Except that one was just a little further toward the line and in fair territory. 0-2 count for Neal. Here's the pitch. Drops in and misses just high. Ball on a strike. Breaking ball that didn't quite break enough. Buse winds outside. Foul tip just out of the pitcher's glove. And back to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count remains. On deck, extra hitter, number 16, Kenji Hull. Number 3 hitter will be number 10, the first baseman, Dax Purser. If we get there, cleanup man is the catcher, Diesel Jensen. Buse winds, misses high with some heat. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Neal not chasing. Outlaws will play later today. I'll tell you about that in a second here. As Buse winds up and misses low. Count is full. Neal was down 0-2. He's worked it to a full count to lead off for the Cache Valley Titans. Outlaws play later today at 3 o'clock back at Orem High School. They'll take on Utah Extreme. What I understand is a pretty solid group of guys. Buse delivers, misses high and away. Ball 4, and Neal goes from a 0-2 count, works it full, and earns a 7-pitch walk. He's on first to lead off. No outs. Kenji Hull, a designated hitter, comes to the plate. Hull, a right-handed batter. Number 16 taps the plate. We'll watch Neal at first base. Short lead initially, inches out a little further as Buse winds, delivers. A bunt laid down, right back to the pitcher. Buse barehands it, throws to first. A great stretch by Gus. Gets the out, but a nice bunt by Hull to move Neal over to second base. Those advantages of having a lefty and a tall, long lefty at first base. You can get that big stretch like we just got from Gus Allred. Brings Dax Purser to the plate. Hitting left. First baseman, number 10. Strong, athletic-looking batter. Swings, pops it high down the third base line. Ryan Fisher drifts over and forward of just a few steps. Settles under it, makes the catch. 2 down. The F7. Brings Diesel Jensen, cleanup hitter, to the plate. Big Diesel Jensen, the catcher. Number 34. Right-handed hitter. Titans in the, what do you guys call it? Powder blue, baby blue, sky blue, kill blue, Columbia blue. I was 0 for 3. Not a good day at the plate for me. I'm guessing the color of the jersey. Buse winds, delivers, and misses just off the plate outside to Jensen. Columbia blue. You hear about that like up in northern Oregon. Got some teams up there wearing the powder blue or the Columbia blue. Jensen rips it to first, but right at Gus Allred, who makes the catch. The L3 ends the inning. No runs, no hits. No errors, and one runner left on base. No score at the end of one on this first bank presentation of Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
Members of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union feel confident that our staff has your best interest in mind, confident that we acknowledge your financial needs, confident that we are always working hard to provide the best rates, best products, and the best service the industry can offer, and confident that we will always work with you to help achieve your financial goals. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, tronavalley.com, member NCUA.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes for the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
There is no job too small or too big. You'll find what you need at the Lumberyard in Evanston. We carry over 25,000 products under one roof. If we don't have it, we can order everything you need to finish every project, large or small. The Lumberyard also delivers. Make sure you always check the Lumberyard first. Excellent prices, great customer service, and quality products. Now you can even shop online at thelumberyard.com. The Lumberyard, 400 Front Street in Evanston.
An inning gone by, and about 11 minutes into this contest, they'll go an hour and 45 and then won't start a new inning after that unless things get out of hand one way or the other and the game ends a little bit early. We'll go 7 innings if time allows. Outlaws went down 1-2-3, a strikeout, a ground out to short, a ground out to second in the first inning. Gus Allred comes up, number 4 hitter. Gus has shown some power this year, 26 RBIs, 19 runs scored, 383 batting average, and a 506 slugging percentage, 505 on base percentage, and that's what the Outlaws need to get things going here in the top half of the second inning, somebody to get on base. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kate Hansen, the lefty, back out on the mound, delivers. It's lefty to lefty. Ball 1 high to Gus. Allred steps back in. And Hansen misses high again. He pitched 7 or 8 straight strikes to start the game, but is top of inning number 2, 2 straight balls. Hansen delivers. Gus swings and misses behind it. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outlaws in their gray uniforms with the blue and white alternating stripes around the midsection. Great pitch outside corner from Hansen. Freezes Allred, and the count is even at 2-2. Allred steps back into the box. Puts the bat on the shoulder. Hansen working quickly. Misses low and away. Ball 3. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Breeze continues to come in fairly light. From third base to first is the direction. We got a flag, American flag, out to there at the left field. If you're watching online at mylocalradio.com, it's up in your kind of on the left side of your monitor. Strike 3. Great pitch by Hansen. A nasty breaking ball that drops in, and Gus Allred caught looking. Strikeout number 2 for Hansen on the day. Out number 1 in the top of the second. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and Jagger Mitchell comes to the plate, hitting .341 on the year. 18 RBIs, 34 runs scored. He's getting on base fairly well. A .482 on base percentage. Healthy cut by Jagger, swing and a miss. Outlaws haven't quite figured out Hansen yet. Got their bats working yesterday in an 11-2 win against the Reds. And Evanston, I think, had 10 or 11 hits in the loss against Park City, but 3 base running errors prevented Evanston from getting maybe a couple more runs. Jagger hits one high down the line in right. Great run. Brady Hall showing some speed. Makes the catch in foul territory, and the Outlaws have 2 down. So Jack Burr, actually the man in right field, made that catch. Brady Jensen, fan here sitting to my right, makes the correction for me. Thank you, Brady. So Jack Burr in left. And no, I just mixed that up again. It's Jack Burr in right. And Brady Hall in left. Okay. Perriman at the plate. Casey hitting .266 this season. It's lefty on righty, and he takes strike one on the outside corner. I believe we got 2 balls, 1 strike. Hansen. Boy, he's right on target. Perriman swings and misses. Strike 2, even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The kick and the 2-2, strike 3 outside corner. Outlaws 2 strikeouts looking in the inning. Strikeout, fly out to right, strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. Bottom of 2 coming up when we return on this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Outlaws go down 1-2-3 in the first and in the second. 2 strikeouts looking in that second inning. And no score, though. Ethan Buse takes the mound for inning number 2. The Titans will have number 5 hitter, Ryder Lundahl, center fielder, and then Jack Burr, who's in right, followed by left fielder Brady Hall. Batters 5, 6, and 7. Now these teams, again, at the Rocky Mountain School of Baseball Firecracker Tournament can put as many guys in the batting lineup as they wish. And so teams, you'll see a lot of 10-man lineups. The Titans will bat 11 today with batters 8, 9, 10, and 11. Kyler Hansen, an extra hitter. Alex Atkinson, the second baseman. Third baseman Scout Morris, and pitcher Kate Hansen batting 11th. Outlaws will bat 10 today with Ethan Buse at number 10 hitter. Buse on the mound for his second inning of work. And it looks like we did have Jagger and Reed switch spots at catcher and third. Everybody else in the same spots. Buse catches the outside corner, strike 1. So to reset that for you, Gus at first, Thompson at second, Seth Lloyd at short, and Reed Gross at third. Outfield from left to right, Ryan Fisher, Chris Perriman, Casey Perriman. Buse winds, delivers, catches the outside corner again. Strike 2 of the breaking ball that broke out and just caught must have been the front edge of the outside corner. So Ryder Lundahl down 0-2. Wind and deliver. Buse misses high, ball 1. Buse gave up a leadoff walk to Tatum Neal. He was sacrifice bunted to second base, but then a fly out to left and a line to first ended the threat. Sounded like the swing hit the glove. The umpire says that the ball, so Lundahl swung, hit the ball, may have hit the catcher's mitt as well. The ball went foul and out of play over the backstop. Did the bat hit the glove is the question. That's what it sounded like. Certainly fans think so. The umpires, officials discussing, they do determine a catcher's interference, and that puts Lundahl on first base. The catcher's interference. So for the second straight inning, the Titans have a man on first to lead off with no outs. Jack Bird to the plate, right fielder, number 21, hits right. Coach Thompson just getting a little clarification or clearing something up with the umpire. The batter's box is not really chalked on the field, so it may be tough for Mitchell to see where he exactly needs to set up. Maybe tough for the batters to know how far back they can set up. Of course, you can use that plate as a reference. Hughes throws to first, a pickoff move. Terrible throw over there. Gets away from Gus Allred, and you got more foul territory here than at Green River. That ball went out beyond the out-of-play fence down the right field line. And the umpire says you're going to have to come back to second base.
Let's go.
So the man moves to second on a poor throw to first. And, boy, the foul territory here at Maple Mountain, enormous. Reminiscent of Stratton Myers Park in Green River, where you could almost play a Little League game in the foul territory. Umpires now discussing, does Lundahl stay at second? Does he get to take third? He was on his way to second, and arguably when the ball went out of play down that first base line, he may have been rounding or past second base. He certainly had plenty of room to run. It's probably 90 feet from second or from first base to the out of play territory. Low and away to Jack Burr, ball one. One ball, no strikes for Burr. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Bottom of the second inning, Titans are the home team. Wide open stance for Burr with that left foot out to his left, pointed toward third, but then he brings it in as Buse misses down low. Good block out in front of the plate by Jagger Mitchell. Gonna fix his catcher's gear after that. Titans have had a runner on base each of the first two innings. Man in scoring position, and a high chopper to third. Gets past Fisher into left field. Or not Fisher, but Gross into left field. Burr with a single, first hit of the game for either team. And runners are on the corners with no outs, and Brady Hall, the pitcher. Not the pitcher. Brady Hall, the left fielder, coming to the plate. Hall steps in. A sleeve on his left arm, tape on both wrists, and a wristband on his right forearm, plus the Nike batting gloves. Swings and fouls it straight back. Not sure if he wants me to stop talking about all his get-up. He hit that straight at me. No balls, one strike. Showing bunt. It's laid down toward the pitcher, and the throw over to first. That's a great bunt. That scores the man on a squeeze. As Ryder Lundahl had moved to third on Burr's single. The throw down to first. Just in time. Hall gets the RBI on the sacrifice bunt. And this Titans team, boy, that's the second sacrifice bunt we've seen today. Nicely laid down by the left fielder, Brady Hall. Right down that first base line. That makes it impossible to get the runner at home. Strike one to Kyler Hansen, one of the extra hitters in today's game. Hansen, number 23, bats right. He's got a man on second with one down. Jack Burr at second base in scoring position. Low and away, ball one from Buse. Ethan Buse, I believe upcoming sophomore. This fall. Youngster, this is his first year playing Outlaws baseball. Got some time last year, I believe, as a trapper. Steps off the rubber, then back on. Wines delivers, back up the middle. Thompson makes the catch, steps on second, and completes the double play. The 4U DP ends the inning, but Cache Valley is on the board, leading 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. I've got that thing backwards. We'll get that fixed during the break and be right back on a First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Superior Rental is Evanston's only full-service rental equipment store. We have what you need to get the job done. Backhoes, trenchers, excavators, air compressors, jackhammers, concrete tools, hammer drills, aerators, tillers, power rakes, forklifts, log splitters, tables and chairs, popcorn, snow cone, and cotton candy machines. All right, you get the picture. You don't have to own when you can rent from Superior Rental, 371 Prospector Drive in Evanston.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Top of the third, Outlaws trail 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Some good small ball by this Cache Valley Titans team in that second inning. Sacrifice bunt scores a run, and they lead 1-0. Swing and a miss for Kendall Cummings on his first pitch from Kate Hansen. Okay, doing a nice job so far. Cummings down the right field line. Burr running and sliding to make the catch. Jack Burr, another grab in foul territory on the right field side. Retires an Outlaw, about the same play, but this time covers a little more territory and a little less time. And Burr gets the out. Jagger Mitchell flew out in foul territory to right field, and Burr made the catch then as well. Brings Brendan Thompson to the plate. Foul tip, strike one. Hansen delivers. Thompson swings and misses. Ball just dropped out underneath him, and it's an 0-2 count. Hansen delivers, swing and a miss, strike three. Blew it past Thompson. Outlaws just have not figured out Kate Hansen yet. Putting the ball in play here and there, but Hansen has struck out 4, including 2 looking. Chris Perriman to the plate, batting .310. Leads the team. Fouls one back to the screen. Chris leads the team in triples. He's got 4 of them this season, including a 3-run triple against Casper earlier this week. Outlaws were swept against Casper. Perriman swings and misses, strike 2. On deck, Ethan Buse, and then we'll move it back to the top of the lineup with Ryan Fisher. Hansen throws left. He's been solid so far. Outfield playing fairly shallow and just about straight away. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Outlaws go down 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Bottom of the third when we return on this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
In business since 1936, Ellingford Brothers started with 3 brothers building bridges across Wyoming. Over the years, the company has expanded into different aspects tied to construction, including ready-mix, steel fabrication, heavy hauling, hotshot services, and crushers. Ellingford Brothers is reliable, honest, and offers competitive pricing. When it comes to all things construction, come to Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, Wyoming. Call today, 307-789-1515.
The Outlaws struggling to hit anything, really. They've got made some contact, a ground out to short, a ground out to second. The 2 fly balls into foul territory in right field that Jack Burr ran and found made catches on one, a sliding, impressive catch, defensive play by Burr. Ethan Buse back out onto the mound. He's allowed 1 run so far. It was unearned after a catcher interference and then a throwing error on a pickoff move to first. Jack Burr singled, and Brady Hall sacrificed bunt to get Ryder Lundahl across home plate. Cache Valley leads 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Home half of the 3rd inning. And Buse, I've got him at 24 pitches. Now, during the Legion games, this one won't count, but during Legion season, normally 105 pitches is the max. Outlaws have got to think a little bit about who's pitching later today, and if they qualify for Monday's championship bracket play, who they'll have there as well. But if Buse is pitching well, imagine he'd just stay in and keep going. Ball 1 up high to Alex Atkinson, number 20, a second baseman, hits right. Number 9 in the batting order. The Titans will bat 11 today in this Firecracker tournament. Buse misses way outside, ball 2. Reed Gross back behind the dish. Jagger Mitchell at third. Everybody else in the same spots. Infield from third to first is Jagger, Seth, Brendan, and Gus. Reed behind the plate, Ethan Buse on the mound. 0-2 count to Atkinson. And Buse just misses outside, ball 3. Outfield, Ryan Fisher, Chris Perriman, and Casey Perriman left to right. 3 balls, no strikes. Atkinson pretty much taking all the way, and with good reason. It was low and away for ball 4, a first pitch walk, 4-pitch walk as well, or a leadoff walk, and a 4-pitch walk to Atkinson. In each of the first 3 innings, the Titans have gotten the leadoff man on base. A walk, a catcher interference, and a walk. Brings Scout Morris to the plate, number 31. Third baseman, squares around, shows bunt, bounces it back toward the pitcher. Buse throws to first. They get the out, but that advances Atkinson over to second. So Morris with a nice bunt laid down the first base line. 1-3 on the out, but it advances the runner. And the Titans have a man on second with the number 11 hitter, Cade Hansen, to the plate. Hansen throws left, hits left. Number 3, the pitcher today, he's shut the Outlaws down. He's faced the minimum so far and struck out 5 of the 9 batters that he's faced. Buse looks back to second. Short lead for Atkinson. Winds and delivers outside corner, strike 1 to Hansen. Righty on lefty. Buse throws right. Wind, just a light breeze, 5, maybe 10 miles an hour at most. Buse makes a move back to second base, and Atkinson jogs back to the bag. Takes his lead. Seth Lloyd behind from his shortstop position, trying to keep Atkinson close. Buse delivers, swing and a miss, strike 2 to Hansen. It's pitcher versus pitcher. Buse delivering to Cade Hansen. With 1 out in the home half of the 3rd inning. And the Outlaws trailing in a close one, 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Buse delivers, swung on, foul tip just out of the glove. Hansen gets another shot. Outfield for the Outlaws, playing, looks like shaded right in right field, but Fisher straight away in left. Pop up over the backstop, out of play. Casey Perriman really hugging the line in right field. And Chris Perriman just shaded a bit to the right, a bit to right center. Buse delivers. Here's the 0-2. This one down low, gets away from Jagger, clear to the backstop. And Atkinson will advance easily to third. Not enough time to advance beyond that on the pass ball. Maybe a wild pitch. It was low and bounced right about on the plate. So Hansen has a ball, 2 strikes on him. He's fouled a couple of pitches off, battling, keeping his at-bat alive. Buse winds, delivers, and just misses outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count even with 1 out and a man on third. Atkinson, a 4-pitch walk to get on. Buse delivers, popped high into left field. Shallow, probably not deep enough to sack, and Seth Lloyd had the catch, dropped it as he went to exchange and throw home. The throw was low, goes through the legs of Reed Gross, and that allows Cade Hansen to advance all the way around to third. I wonder if we'll have... They'll say, I think they're going to say that, I was going to ask if they would make that call. Seth Lloyd, it looked like he made the catch and then dropped it, trying to move it to his hand to throw it home. And I believe the umpire decided that that is the call. So now Atkinson scored because he tagged up and ran home. Makes it 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. But again, the indication is, or the call that they made, is that Seth Lloyd made the catch and dropped the ball on exchanging it from his glove to his throwing hand because he knew he needed to make a quick throw in to try and get Atkinson on the tag. So Hansen, we'll call it a P6 and give him an RBI, and we turn the lineup over to Tatum Neal. We're in the bottom of the third inning. A couple of balls, a foul down the third base line. 2 balls, 1 strike for Neal. High pop up, out of play over the backstop. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Buse, it's righty on righty. Tatum Neal bats right. Buse delivers, slide drive back up the middle, and Thompson can't quite get his glove down quick enough. It was just to his right, but scored it underneath his glove. Sharply hit single for Tatum Neal, who's on first with 2 outs in the home half of the third inning, and a 2-0 lead for the Cache Valley Titans on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Brings Kenji Hull to the plate. Hull hits right. Last time up, a sacrifice bunt that moved Tatum Neal to second. But with 2 outs, won't likely see the bunt. He dribbles one to the first base side off the end of the bat. No balls and a strike for Kenji. Hull, a right-handed hitter, steps back in. This wood bat tournament. We're in Spanish Fork at Maple Mountain High School, a fairly new school with some nice facilities. Hull steps back in after Buse made a pickoff move to first. Neal takes his lead, and Hull fouls it straight back to the screen. No balls, 2 strikes. Dax Purser on deck. Flew out to left field his last time up. No balls, 2 strikes for Hull. 2 outs and a man on first. Buse delivers, high, misses. Gross throws down to first, a poor throw into right field, and that may have hit Neal as he dove back into the bag. Outlaws not making good throws today on pickoff moves, on throws down to first like Gross just made. Gus pats his chest, says that's my bad, Reed, but it was a low, not a good throw. One of the Outlaws fans a few minutes ago in the second inning said, hey, guys, let's stop trying to pick off. Let's just play baseball. Dax Purser on deck. It's Kenji Hull at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Grounder to third, nope, foul. And the count remains a ball and 2 strikes. A nice day today. It was 94 when the Outlaws had the first pitch yesterday at 5:30. First pitch this morning, we had a temperature about 75 degrees, currently 78 in Spanish Fork. Looking for highs today in the mid-80s, so not nearly as hot as yesterday.
Yes, it is.
Ethan Buse, a balk. He faked the move and did not throw. So that gives Tatum Neal second base on the balk. So Neal on second, a man in scoring position with 2 outs, and a 1-2 count. Hull fouls another one off. He's seen 5 pitches, 4 in the strike zone. He's fouled all 4 of those off. $2-0 lead for Cache Valley. The Titans. Players comprised from 5 different high schools in the Cache Valley area. Buse winds, delivers, and breaking ball misses way outside. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes for Hull. Kenji last time up, sacrifice bunt, moved Tatum Neal over to second base. This time Neal already on second base with the balk. Buse delivers, and again fouled back to the screen. Hull battling. That's a 7-pitch at bat. Puts Buse at about approaching 50 pitches. Here through almost 3 innings of work, 2 2 2/3. Buse winds, delivers the 2-2 way up high and in. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. As Hull was down 0-2 and has worked it full. A 2-0 lead for the Cache Valley Titans on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Hull hits right and waits. Outside, high pop up to the right field. Perriman backs up, now drifts to his left and makes the catch with that right-handed glove. P9 ends the inning, but Cache Valley puts another run on the board. 1 hit, 1 outlaw error, I believe, and 1 runner left on base. It's 2-0 Titans on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on this First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
2-0. Cache Valley with the lead, top of the 4th inning. They've had a couple of long innings, the Titans have, on their offensive side. Outlaws have put the minimum number of batters up so far. Ethan Buse, number 10 in the lineup, takes strike 1, outside corner from Cade Hansen, who has shut Evanston down so far. Swing and a miss for Buse, who comes in hitting .385 in limited at-bats. Ethan just 13 at-bats this season. He's pitched some and batted a few times. 0-2, and just off the plate outside. A ball and 2 strikes for Buse. Hansen winds, Buse loops it into right center field, and Ryder Lundahl ranges left, makes the catch. 1 down. Got Hansen at 42 pitches, including the 4 pitches he threw to Buse in 3 1/3 innings of work. As we turn the lineup back over to the top of the order, Ryan Fisher comes to the plate, hitting .427 this season. Struck out on 3 straight pitches to lead off this game. Takes ball 1, I believe, did he call it? Just off the plate outside. Breaking ball that kind of curved right around the corners. Hansen delivers inside. Fisher hits it back up the middle. It's a slow bouncing grounder picked up by Atkinson but thrown way late. Fisher with the infield single. That ends what was a no-hitter through 3 1/3 for Cade Hansen. So Fisher on base with an infield single. Atkinson made a nice play on it, slid down behind second base, but just the way it bounced off the mound and then hit the bag, Fisher's fast enough, he's going to beat that out. Reed Gross to the plate, hitting .344, 39 runs scored. That's best on the team. He fouls it straight back to the screen. He did that 3 times in his first at bat until before he grounded out to short. Seth Lloyd on deck, 1 down. Outlaws trailing 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston comes in at 15 16 overall. 2-2 in conference play. Swept Rock Springs, got swept by Casper. Hansen looks in and misses high. Ball 1 to Gross. Casper on Tuesday swept Evanston and then went to Rock Springs and swept the Sand Puppies. I believe 10-8, somewhere in the ballpark of that score in Game 1. And then an absolute blowout in Game 2. I want to say 36-3 or something crazy like that. Casper won that second game. Lazy pickoff move by Hansen, just trying to keep Fisher aware that he's aware of him on the base paths. Fisher a short lead at first. Hansen looks over there, winds, delivers. Line drive right side, and that's through the infield into right field. Reed Gross with a single, moves Fisher to second. Consecutive singles by the Outlaws with 1 down. Brings Seth Lloyd to the plate, the team leader with 37 RBIs this season. Seth had, I want to say 3 RBIs. Yeah, 3 RBIs in the 11-2 win over the Reds yesterday. Reds team out of the Bountiful area. Similar to this Cache Valley team. They pull guys from 3, 4, 5 high schools for this Cache Valley team. Bountiful's Reds team pulls in from, I think, 3 or 4 high schools. Lloyd at the plate, grounded to second in his first at bat in the first. That ended the first inning. Line drive, sharply hit right field, in and out of the glove of Jack Burr. Fisher rounding third. He's coming home. The throw not quite in time. Lloyd around, slides in, dives to the backside of second base, in safe. Seth Lloyd with an RBI single and takes second on the throw home. Reed Gross around to third, and the Outlaws are on the board with some nice hitting, 3 singles in a row, and some good base running. Give it to Fisher. He got a great jump on that line drive to right field, and Burr, it hit the ground before it hit his glove, I believe. We'll call it a single, and Seth Lloyd with his 38th RBI of the season. Ryan Fisher's 38th run scored this year. Brings Gus Allred to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1. You get Evanston on the board if you're watching online at mylocalradio.com. 1 run, trailing by a run, 2-1. Outlaws with runners on second and third. Gus takes ball 1 down low. Gotta point out Seth Lloyd's base running there. The throw going down to second base, and he slid in, dove in to the center field side of the bag. Allred with a foul tip. And that enabled Seth to be safe because the throw was right on target from the catcher, Diesel Jensen. On target and on time, but Seth with that slide to the outside, the field side of the bag, got him in there safe. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Gus Allred, And Hanson misses low and away, ball 2. Count even with runners on second and third, and Evanston trailing 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. All red. A 2-2 count. Hits left and fouls it back to the screen. Sun coming around our little shade spot, and I hope we don't get a overheating computer. It was a problem yesterday with our hotspot, internet hotspot, got a little overheated. Gus swings and misses, strike 3 after fouling a couple off. First strikeout of this 4th inning for Outlaw hitters brings Jagger Mitchell to the plate with 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position, with Evanston trailing 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jagger flew out to right. It was in foul territory, and Jack Burr made a great catch on the right field line. So Mitchell 0 for 1, takes ball 1 low from Hanson. Cade Hanson had shut the Outlaws down. In fact, had a no-hitter going through 3 1/3 innings before 3 consecutive singles by Outlaws hitters 1, 2, and 3, Fisher, Gross, and Lloyd. Jagger waits on a breaking ball and fouls it back to the screen. On deck, Casey Perriman. Again, Jagger's batting average .341. He's got 18 RBIs this season and an RBI opportunity here. 1-1 inside at the knees, right on the corner, strike 2. Hanson finds a spot. Jagger kind of hugging the plate, slid back a bit to try and sell that it was too far inside, but Hanson gets the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jagger definitely gets the call this time as he slides back again. Ball almost hits his feet. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cache Valley on top, 2-1. Mitchell waves the bat out in front of the plate. As soon as Cade starts into his motion, Jagger pulls the bat back and fouls it over the screen. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mitchell, big opportunity here. Hasn't been big RBI guy this season, 18 RBIs. As the number 5 hitter in the lineup. Takes, oh, no, that hit him. Just barely got him. He may have even leaned into it a bit, and the bases are loaded. First hit batsman today, and Cade Hanson saying that, trying to say, hey, he leaned into it. Puts his hands out to his sides. He leaned forward, trying to indicate to the umpire, hey, he leaned into that pitch. And I can't argue with that. I think Jagger did lean into it a bit. Brings Casey Perriman to the plate. Outfielder or right fielder for the Outlaws. Struck out looking his last time up. He's got the bases loaded. 16 RBIs this season. Swings and misses, strike 1. Coach Mitchell at third. Shouts, hey, 2 out. Bases loaded, swinging a miss at a high fastball. Hanson coming hard and heavy after Perriman. Casey had an even count 2-2 when he struck out looking in the second. Bases loaded, Evanston down 2-1. Looking to avoid stranding a couple of runners here. They would strand 3 if Perriman can't put a ball or a bat on the ball. Ball 1 outside off the plate from Hanson. Perriman hits right. Cade Hanson throws left. 2 outs with the bases loaded. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Hanson gets him swinging and ends the Outlaw threat. So Bud Evanston does get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, 3 runners left on, 2 strikeouts. That makes 7 in the game for Hanson on this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
There's an easy way to get a 10-day free pass to Flex Fitness. Log on to the Evanston sports pages at mylocalradio.com and click on the Flex Fitness logo. This is Ben Carden, owner of Flex Fitness in Evanston. When you click on the Flex Fitness logo displayed on the Evanston sports pages at mylocalradio.com, we'll give you a 10-day free pass to work out here at Flex Fitness. Log on right now and get your 10-day free pass to Flex Fitness. Click on Flex Fitness on the Evanston sports pages at mylocalradio.com and come check us out.
In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at mylocalradio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock, stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit mylocalradio.com today.
Outlaws with 3 consecutive singles. Ryan Fisher singled, Reed Gross singled, and then Seth Lloyd singled to score Ryan Fisher. Evanston got on the board in that visitors' half of the 4th inning, home half of the 4th, with the Titans, the home team, leading 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And leading off is the left-handed hitter, Dax Purser. First baseman takes ball 1 way outside from Ethan Buse. Back out for a 4th inning of work. Buse winds, delivers, and hit hard into right field. A grounder through the hole. A single for Purser. And that makes 4 consecutive innings. Pearman comes in, throws quickly to first, but Purser in safe. That's 4 consecutive, all 4 of the innings so far that the Titans have gotten their leadoff man on base. Once with a walk, once with a catcher's interference, another walk in the 3rd, and then a single here in the 4th. Just the 3rd hit of the ball game for Cache Valley. Buse doing a nice job, but the Outlaws trailing 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Diesel Jensen, catcher, lined out to first in his first at-bat. It was a lucky break for the Outlaws as it went right to Gus already. Hardly had to move, a well-hit ball. Jensen fouls this one up back over the backstop. No balls, 1 strike. Home half of inning number 4. Outlaws will be back on the field this afternoon, taking on Utah Extreme, 3 p.m. Opening pitch is the scheduled time for that. They've been pretty good about staying on schedule. Buse steps off the rubber, looks Purser back to first. Dax takes his lead. Diesel Jensen, the number 4 hitter, cleanup hitter in the lineup, running for second. Jensen, and the throw bounces and just doesn't get there in time. Outlaws thought they had him hosed, but Purser dives in just ahead of the tag with a stolen base. For Jensen, I believe it was Outlaws coaches frustrated with the call, have a few words for the umpire, the field man. A little back and forth. Jensen at the plate. Man on second with no outs. Buse delivers way outside. Good job by Reed Gross to get out there and keep it in front. Actually backhanded that pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to Jensen. 2-1. Cache Valley lead. Buse misses low. Again, it's Reed Gross behind the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jagger back at third base. Outlaw outfield straight away. Casey Perriman a bit deep and shaded toward the line in right. Delivery. Jensen pops it high in the infield. Gus Allred calls off, I got it, and makes the catch. Closer to the mound than he was to first base, but makes the grab. 1 down, runner on second. Is Dax Purser singled to get there, brings Ryder Lundahl to the plate. He reached on a catcher's interference, advanced to second on a poor pickoff move, E1, and then scored a little bit later on Brady Hall's sacrifice bunt, squeeze. Lundahl, the center fielder, right-handed hitter in the box. Takes ball 1 outside from Buse. Outlaws yesterday started Gus in game 1 against the Reds. He pitched well, held them to 2 runs, went the complete. It was a 5-inning game that ended early. Buse delivers in the dirt. Ball 2, having some trouble locating here in this 4th inning. Jagger Mitchell got the start in game 2 against Park City. Went about 5 innings. Fisher pitched the final 6th inning. Ryan Fisher did. Just 5-6 pitches is all. Inside, strike 1 on the corner. That's the pitch that hit Jagger Mitchell and gave him a free base earlier in this inning. This one's a strike as Ryder didn't lean into it. 2 balls, 1 strike, and Buse steps off the rubber. Looks Purser back to second. He'll go back to the bag and then take his lead again. Purser, not a big lead, it doesn't look like there at center, but Buse very aware of him. Purser making some noise, scratching the dirt with his cleats. Outside, popped up down the right field line. This one may drop fair, and it looks like it does. Allred picks it up, throws for home, and Purser stays at third. Lundahl with the safety single to right field. Runners are on the corners with 1 out, and right fielder Jack Burr to the plate. Burr singled in the 2nd. Titans already on top, 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Home half of the 4th, and Cache Valley is threatening again with runners on the corners and 1 down. Jack Burr at the plate. Buse winds, delivers, man stealing. Reed fakes a throw and looks down to Purser at third. He didn't leave the bag, so Lundahl easily to second on a stolen base. Gives Burr a good situation with a ball and no strikes. And 2 runners in scoring position with 1 down. Buse winds, delivers, high fly ball, right field. This one will be caught by Perriman. It's deep enough that Purser should be able to tag. He does. Purser scores on the sac fly to right. Lundahl advances to third, and Burr has an RBI to add to his total. Sac fly to right. Nothing Perriman could do there but just make the catch and get the ball in to keep Lundahl from scoring from second base. So Perriman did what he could. 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Cache Valley with the lead. Brady Hall to the plate, the left fielder. Hall, foul tips back. 11:30, so we got about 15 minutes until they would not start another inning. So time running short on the Outlaws. Got to get a third out here and then score a couple of runs in the 5th. Buse looking in as Brady Hall, big, strong, right-handed hitter, number 1, takes ball 1 outside. Buse looks to third, delivers outside corner, strike 2 to Hall. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs with a runner on third, 1 run in. A couple of base hits in this 4th inning for Cache Valley. Reed sets up in, and the pitch out over the plate. Hall fouls it back. A lot of foul balls. The umpires, the home plate umpire's been asking for a lot of extra balls. I wonder if they need to get another box. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Hall. And on third with 2 outs. Buse delivers. Hall sharply hit to short. Seth backhands, makes the long throw. Big stretch by Gus, gets the out. No run scores on a 6-3 ground out. And the damage is limited to just 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and 1 runner left stranded. 3-1 is the score at the end of 4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. This is a First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
When it comes to shopping online, you definitely want to put thelumberyard.com on your list of favorites. You'll save time and money by visiting thelumberyard.com first. You'll find a huge selection of inventory to choose from. We've got everything you need for any of your home, yard, or shop projects. Get excellent prices and quick delivery when you shop at thelumberyard.com. We are part of the local community, plus we ship all over the United States. Log on today to see what all the excitement is about.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
The first school in Evanston opened in 1870 with 8 students. Since the very beginning, excellence in education has been the goal. Dedicated teachers and staff, board members, and community members have focused on student learning. The Uintah County School District No. 1 has graduated many young men and women who have gone on to be successful, productive citizens, parents, and leaders around the world. Our heritage continues today. Uintah County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Kate Anson out for a 5th inning of work and just misses high. Ball 1 to Kendall Cummings. Kendall popped out to right in his last at bat and pops to right again, this time out of play. It's got to be out of play the way Jack Burr plays in right field. He made a sliding catch to retire Cummings his last time up in foul territory. Cummings with a 1-1 count. Outlaws down 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Cummings line drive to left field, but a little too deep. Coming in 10 steps, Brady Hall makes the catch. 1 down with Brendan Thompson to the plate. Struck out swinging in the 3rd. Hansen has struck out 7 so far in the game. I've got him at about 70 pitches, just under 70. Down to about 10 minutes left in this game, or till they won't start another inning. Thompson into the bat to the right side. Foul right about to the first base dugout. Outlaws in the third base home dugout. Hansen delivers. Thompson fouls about the same spot, but higher up. Got a little more better contact. Coach Ryan Neal over there was retrieving 1 and then retrieved the 2nd since he was in that spot. Hansen winds and misses low and in to Thompson. Ball 1, 2 strikes on Brendan, hitting .279 this season. He scored 27 times, but he's been in a slump the last 4 or 5 games. Trying to break out of it, won't here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Hansen froze him with a breaking ball and just fooled him. Thompson out in front. Tough swing. It is the 5th inning. If you're watching online at mylocalradio.com, I'll update that number. Chris Perriman to the plate, swings. He thought about holding back, but was way too late to try and hold it. He went and missed. Strike 1 on a high fastball. Hansen coming right after him. Low fastball, strike 2. Hansen has been good today. 3 hits, allowed 1 run. Struck out 8 through 4 2/3 innings. Perriman hitting .310 this season. Struck out swinging his last time up in the 3rd. That ended the 3rd inning. Ball 1 down in the dirt. A ball and 2 strikes. On deck, Ethan Buse. Outlaws the visiting team, so time running short for Evanston. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Hansen gets him in 4 pitches, and that ends the Outlaws half of the 5th with no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on. 2 more strikeouts. That adds 2 more to Hansen's total. He's at 9 strikeouts in the game. Cache Valley leads 3-1 on this First Bank presentation of Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
Hello, this This is Dr. McKay Frankham. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
Because of the many washers and dryers, it doesn't take long to get all your laundry done at Joe's Modern Cleaners and Laundromat in Evanston. Joe's offers an affordable wash and fold service. Plus, large bulky items like sleeping bags and bedspreads are no problem. Big machines clean big loads at Joe's, so whether you want to do it yourself or have someone else take care of it, get it all done at Joe's Modern Cleaners and Laundromat, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. So come see why our customers say we're not only the biggest, we're the best at Joe's Modern Cleaners and Laundromat.
3-1, Cache Valley on top. Home half of the fifth coming up, and I've been confused. I thought we started out for some reason. I even wrote down 10:30, but I've been thinking we started at 10 o'clock. It's tough math to go from 10:30 to 10 o'clock and figure out an hour 45 from 10:30. We got plenty of time left. It's 11:39 currently, so we got 30 minutes left until they won't start a new inning. So Evanston, bottom line is down by 2. They've got to get 3 quick outs here and then find some offense in the 6th and 7th innings. Also got to keep this Cache Valley team from getting on base. In each of the first 4 innings, their leadoff hitter got on base. Walk, catcher interference, walk, single is how that went. Leadoff man is Kyler Hansen, extra hitter in this game. Takes ball 1 just high from Buse. Out for his 5th inning of work. He's allowed 4 hits, 3 runs so far. A couple of outlaw errors have aided the Titans a bit. Grounder towards short. Gross comes over, dives at it, may have gotten a piece. Not sure if I give that a single or I'm going to give that a single. For Kyler Hansen, number 23. To the plate, Alex Atkinson. He scored one of the 3 runs today. Walked in the 3rd. And came around to score on Cade Hansen's pop out to shallow left field. So a man on first once again with no outs. Low, Buse misses ball 1 for Alex Atkinson, second baseman, number 20. And he hits right. Swing and a pop up into right center field. Chris Perriman comes over. Good speed to get there and make the catch. 1 down. That was in right center field, and Chris got a great jump on it. Good read right off the bat. Brings us to Scout Morris, the 3rd baseman, number 31, hits right. His last time up, a pretty sacrifice bunt that advanced runners. Went back over to the right side of the infield, and Buse was forced to make the play. Strike 1 on the first pitch to Morris. On deck, Cade Hansen, the pitcher. Scout steps back in, taps the plate. Buse looks in, runner on first, takes his lead. That's Hansen. He's going for second. Jagger throws down there, the tag not quite in time. No, they got him. Interesting. I thought the last time they did get him, I thought this time he was in well before the tag, but they're going to say caught stealing. I'm a long ways to make any kind of call on that, but it looked from here like Hansen beat the throw. It was a good throw from Jagger Mitchell behind the plate. It takes us to 2 outs, and Scout Morris receives the pitch. Strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes for Morris. 2 outs and the base is empty. Cache Valley leading 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Buse winds and misses high and in. Wind has totally died down. That flag out in left field just hanging next to the pole. Buse winds, delivers. Morris thought for a second about swinging at that high fastball. Held off. Good decision as it came in high. Ball 3. Count is, nope, 2 even. 2 balls. It is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Buse delivers, and strike 3 high in the zone. Looked high from here, but catches Morris looking. He was ready to take his base. I think Titans fans probably think he should have taken his base, but it's strike 3, and that'll take us to the visitors' half of the 6th inning. 3-1 Cache Valley leads on this First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
I've got Buse at 78 pitches through 5 innings of work. Outlaws will get back to the top of the order after Ethan Buse bats. Buse last time up flew out to center field. He's batting .385 this season coming into this game. Let's see if I can bring up our game changer real quick. And we'll see if we can get some updated stats. And I know I'm pretty close on Buse pitch count. And I've got Cade Hansen at 77 pitches, so both guys right about the same number of pitches. The difference is that the Cache Valley has a couple more hits, plus they've been able to take advantage of a walk and an error or two. A couple walks, actually. One of their guys that scored, Alex Atkinson, scored. He got on base with a walk. Also on base, Ryder Lundahl with a catcher's interference, and then some timely hitting have Cache Valley leading 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Buse leading off in the visitors' half of the 6th inning. Hansen takes a timeout. Cade Hansen out for his 6th inning of work. He's had a great day so far. Quality start, 3 hits, 1 run, 9 strikeouts. Hansen kicks and delivers low and in to Buse, ball 1. He came right after Buse the last time out. 2 quick strikes, then a ball, and then got him to fly out to center. Outfield playing straight away, fairly shallow at this wood bat tournament. Buse swings and misses. Healthy cut from Ethan, but he was behind it, strike 1. Sixth inning. Should have plenty of time left to get the rest of this these 2 innings in. Buse swings and misses, strike 2, a ball and 2 strikes for Buse. And Hansen, with temperatures getting a little bit warmer, started this game at about 73 degrees. It's currently almost 80. Buse fouls it out of play, right side. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. 78 degrees, my weather app says, for here in Spanish Fork. It was windy this morning, but wind has died down. Hansen catches Buse swinging down low for strike 3, and 10th strikeout of the day for Cade Hansen. Brings Ryan Fisher to the plate, swings on his first pitch and fouls it over the backstop. 6th inning, Outlaws down 3-1. They've gotten 3 hits. It was this part of the lineup that got things going in the 4th. Fisher singled, then Reed Gross singled, put Fisher on second. Seth Lloyd single, scored Fisher from second. Ryan fouls straight back to the screen. Hansen taking his time a little bit more. He's right around 80-plus pitches, almost 85. Winds and delivers. Ground ball to short. Neal is there. Scoops, throws, and a good stretch, but no. Unable to get to the ball. The E6 is what we'll call that one because the throw was off target. Dax Purser stretched out from his spot at first, but just couldn't quite get a glove cleanly on the ball. So Fisher's on base. I believe that'll be the first defensive error of the game for Cache Valley, if that's how it's officially put in the book. Brings Reed Gross to the plate. Gross hits right. Cade Hansen throws left. It's only the fourth base runner he's allowed today. Gross takes ball one up high. Dax? Okay, thank you. Wait, so who is it first? It's Kyler Hansen at first, my mistake. And again, at this Rocky Mountain School Baseball tournament, coaches can move guys in and out of the defensive spots any inning without any kind of indication or discussion with the officials. So no big deal there. Thanks for that information, guys. Swing and a miss for Reed Gross. A ball, 2 strikes, with a man on first and 1 out. Outlaws trailing 3-1, needing a couple of runs. Fisher leads. Gross holds off some high heat. Thought about swinging, but held back. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hansen looks to first, delivers the pitch. Gross pops it high, first base side. Hansen coming over from first. Can't quite get there. Right between Hansen and Jensen, the catcher. Gross lives to see another pitch. On deck, Seth Lloyd. Gross, a .344 average coming into today. And again, leads the team, 39 runs scored. His on-base percentage of .467. Line drive left side, but wow, he hit it well, but out of play. Get some reaction from his teammates on the bench in the dugout. Getting a little over. All right. Now we should be back on. Preston, thanks for the update. Gus fouls one off. Having some audio and technical issues. That's what we get being out in the sunshine, and the equipment gets hot. Apologies. Allred with a full count. 8 pitch at bat so far. Asks for and gets another timeout. Hansen was working at a pretty quick clip through the first 3 or 4 innings, but he slowed down here in the 6th significantly. Swing and a miss. Hansen gets the job done against Allred after a long at-bat. Bases remain loaded. Outlaws Fisher reached on an error. Gross walked. Seth Lloyd walked. And Jagger Mitchell is up to the plate with 2 outs. And this game at the 12:15 mark, they will not go to another inning. And we'll see what Evanston, the time is going to be getting short before too long, about 20 minutes from now. Jagger takes strike 1 outside on the low end of the zone. Mitchell steps back in. He was hit by a pitch in the 4th, flew out to right in the 2nd. Line drive, little blooper towards second base. Atkinson makes the easy play, throws to first and gets the out, and the threat is ended. Evanston, no runs, no hits, and 1 error. 3 runners left stranded. Evanston still trails 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on this First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
Well, the Outlaws had a good opportunity in the top half of this 6th inning, but couldn't get a run across. They had bases loaded with 1 out, and then a strikeout and a ground out to second ends the threat. Home half of the 6th, and it looks like Buse out for another inning of work. I've got him at 78 pitches. In Legion ball, his max would be a 105 for the day. But here at Rocky Mountains School of Baseball Firecracker Tournament, no pitch count, that at least other than what coaches keep to try and keep guys' arms healthy and that kind of a thing. Cade Hansen will lead off, the pitcher for the Titans. I think his pitching day is likely about finished. He's at 107 pitches by my count. We'll see. Struggled a little bit in that 6th inning, but still didn't allow the Outlaws to score. Evanston at 1 run, trailing 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Hansen's first time out popped out to shallow left field, and Outlaws shortstop Seth Lloyd made the catch. Strike 1 outside corner to Hansen, who's 0 for 1. He did get an RBI on that pop out. I think we call it a sacrifice, although it was a shallow sacrifice. Pop up down the third base line and well out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Buse has had a nice outing. Allowed, scattered 5 hits, 3 runs over the 5 innings of work. This is his 6th inning on the mound. Ball 1 up high and in. Oh, though, yeah, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reed Gross back at third. Jagger Mitchell behind the plate. So it's Buse on the mound. And here's the 1-2. High pop-up, shallow center field. Perriman coming in, will not make it. Cade Hansen in with a single. And the Titans have gotten their leadoff hitter on in every inning, including this one. Their leadoff hitter has reached base in all 6 innings. Takes us to Tatum, number 2, the shortstop. Hits right. Hansen takes his lead at first. Buse delivers, low and in. It gets away from Jagger, but right at the plate. He had knocked it down, lost track of it, but it was right at the point of the plate. He gets some plenty of chatter from his teammates in the dugout. Pitch to Neal is low, ball 2 from Buse. On deck, Kenji Hull, who moved to left field during the top half of this 6th inning. Buse delivers. Again, he's down in the dirt. 3 straight pitches down low. Have Tatum Neal up 3-0 in the count, with a man on first and nobody out. Buse winds and the 3-0, taken all the way, strike 1. Still down low in the zone, but this time in the zone.
Hey, still gotta be you.
Neal steps back in. And on first, takes his lead. Buse delivers, and Neal fouls it high chopper down the third baseline. Count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Neal singled in the first, walked in the first, singled in the third. Rests the bat on the shoulder, then picks it up as Buse goes into his motion. The 3-2, grounder down the third baseline, just foul, and we'll do it all over again. Reed Gross on third, Jagger Mitchell behind the plate. Those two have been switching back and forth just about every other inning. Neal waits. Here's the 3-2. Off the end of the bat, foul to his teammate in the on-deck circle. That's Kenji Hull waiting to take his spot in the batter's box. Count remains full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. A couple of balls thrown in that were fouled off. A 3-1 lead for the Cache Valley Titans. They went 1-1 yesterday, beat the Majors 3-0, lost to the Extreme 7-1. Here's the 3-2, line drive ripped into left, but foul. That's 4 straight foul balls. Wind has picked back up just a touch. This time earlier it was blowing from like third to first. Now it's switched from first to third. High pop up, shallow center field. And just beyond the infield, Seth Lloyd makes the catch. So Neal fouls off 4 pitches and then pops out to the shortstop.
Go, Kenji.
1 down with a man on first. Kenji Hull to the plate. A sacrifice bunt in the first and popped out to right in the third. He waits. Home half of the 6th. Runner on first. Buse, a slow move to first. And Hansen easily back in safe. Hansen singled to get there. Leadoff single. 3-1. Cache Valley leads. Buse winds. And, wow, a low strike. That was looked like a drop. Ball that was dropping and must have crossed as it dropped. Across the plate. No balls, 1 strike for Hull. Buse, a little more methodical in this last 6th inning of work. Swing and a miss, strike 2 to Hull. No balls, 2 strikes. Hull hits right, black sleeve on his left arm, steps back in, taps the plate, then pulls the bat up over his shoulder. Buse winds and misses high, ball 1. Throw down to first, and Hansen almost picked up, but the throw was a bit high. Buse Takes his time, gets back out on the rubber. Outlaws will get back on the field today at 3 o'clock. They'll move again to Orem High School. That's where they were yesterday, where they beat the Reds 11-2 and lost to Park City 7-6. Strike three, swing and a miss on a high heater to Hull. And he goes 0 for 2 on the day with a sacrifice bunt in the first. Brings us to Dax Purser. Started the game at first, and he hits left, a single, stolen base, and a run scored in the fourth. He flew out to left in the first. Purser steps in, white batting gloves, Columbia blue jersey, black numbers, white pants. Swung on, popped high down the third base line, lots of foul territory. Gross drifting and boy, he hits the fence, lost his balance, went down hard, but he's a Wyoming kid. He pops up, puts the hat back on, says, "Where's my glove?" Well, it went over the fence. Some Outlaws on the other side in the bullpen retrieve it, toss it to him. Great hustle by Reed Gross. And he just takes his place back at third base, no big deal. Good effort, and Dax Purser's thanking his lucky stars that thing wasn't caught. 2 down, a man on first. That's Cade Hansen. He singled to lead off this home half of the sixth. Purser rips it into right field down the line. It bounces and hits the fence. Just foul. Impossible to see from our angle here because I just can't see the line from where I'm sitting. Purser, that's a double for sure, a run-scoring double. At worst, maybe a triple, depending on his speed. But what a rip down that right field line by Purser. Buse better not throw that same pitch again. Purser might take it out. 345, and that was one hop to the fence. It only went 20 feet in the air. He ripped that thing. Purser steps back in. Buse delivers the same pitch, ripped into right again, and Perriman overplays it. He moves right, has to stop, tries to come back to his left, and Purser is on first. That moves Cade Hansen to third. He was running all the way with 2 outs. I'm going to have to give that an E9 because Perriman, had he not overrun it, and part of that was just the way Purser hit it. It was hooking right, but Perriman just overplayed it. Brings Diesel Jensen, the catcher, number 34, to the plate. Big right-handed hitter. Lined out to first in the first, popped out to first in the fourth. He's 0 for 2. Steps in, taps the outer edge of the plate, and waits for Buse to deliver. Ethan, quick move to first. Well, not so quick. Not a real hard, strong throw either. Just making sure Purser knows he's aware of him. But with 2 outs, Purser, boy, taking a huge lead. He heads for second. Jagger throws down there, and they've got Purser caught. Now heading for home, they get Hansen caught in a pickle between third and home. Jagger to Gross, and Buse tags Hansen out to get him in the pickle. So the Outlaws' move of throwing down to second works to perfection, and they cut off the run. They get the out. Jensen will be up in the 7th if we get there, time permitting. We got about 5 minutes. Looks like we will. We're going to start this next inning. And the Outlaws will be up when we return on this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns, with a wide selection.
Brady Hall takes to the mound, so close the book on Cade Hansen. He had a nice outing. Pitched 6, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Walked just 2. At the plate, Casey Perriman took ball 1, took strike 1, fouled off his 3rd pitch, and is down 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hall throws right. Strong right-handed pitcher. Wow, a low strike 3 gets Perriman looking. Outlaws have gotten a call or 2 like that today on low pitches, so we can't argue it. Hansen struck out 11. Didn't hit anybody, no home runs allowed. Hall winds and misses way outside to Kendall Cummings. Outlaws here in the top of the 7th. Maybe not in the part of the order they'd want to be in, 6, 7, 8, but these are guys that can hit. Cummings came through with a couple of big singles yesterday against Park City. Has the bat on the shoulder. Hall played most of this game in left field, has moved to the pitching mound. Delivers, and Cummings rips it down the third baseline foul. In left, Kenji Hull. Back at first is Dax Purser. Diesel Jensen still behind the plate. Looks like thinking Alex Atkinson still at second, Tatum Neal at short, and Scout Morris at third. Cummings, again, down the third base line. Good contact, but he's got to straighten it out. Getting out in front of Hall.
Hey, throw something funky here.
1, 2.
Hall looks in. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, top of the 7th. Hall looking for the save. A 3-1 lead for Cache Valley. Hit right back to Hall. He backhands it, knocks it down, then picks it up barehanded, tosses to first, 2 down. 1-3 ground out brings us to Brendan Thompson. Brendan 0 for 2. A couple of swinging strikeouts, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th today. He is the Outlaws' final chance. Trailing 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Let me get that back up there for you if you're tuned in online at mylocalradio.com. We're sitting in the direct sunlight. That's causing some issues for our equipment today. But I think we're out of the woods for now, at least for the moment. Thompson takes ball 1 down in the dirt from Hall. Brady. Low, slow kick, and Thompson, good time to get out of his slump, singles to left. That'll bring Chris Perriman to the plate, representing the would-be tying run in the batter's box. Perriman hits right. Outlaws have got a tall order to fill. Trailing 3-1 with 2 outs in the visitors' half of the 7th inning. This is our final inning, unless we go to extras. It's the 7th anyways, plus our time is running out. Perriman takes ball 1 up high from Hall. Brady, big strong right-handed pitcher. It's righty on righty with Thompson taking his lead at first. Hall not even concerned with that runner on first base. Delivers ball 2 low. That's about the same pitch that Perriman struck out looking on. Hall winds and misses, and he hits Perriman. Chris will take his base, hit by the pitch. That one was in. Casey tried to skip over it, but couldn't get on top of it. So runners on first and second, and Ethan Buse to the plate with 2 outs. A quick chat from first baseman Dax Purser with Brady Hall. Pats his back. They're both smiling, having a good time. Some of the fans from Cache Valley here were saying it's Wild Thing out to finish things off, and he's shown himself a little bit wild. A strikeout looking, a ground out to first, or ground out back to himself, and then he allows a single and hits a man. So Ethan Buse at the plate, strike 1. Boy, Hall just rears back and delivers right down the pipe. Looks back again to second, whips and throws to first. The throw is off target, and that'll let Thompson advance to third base. Now the tying run as Perriman moves over to second. Tying run is in scoring position. It wasn't a terrible throw. It just wasn't picked up real cleanly and kind of took a funny hop as Perriman dove back in. It may have skipped off of him. So the Outlaws have runners in scoring position. The tying run at second base, but 2 outs, and Buse with an 0-1 count. Steps into the right-handed batter's box, so it's righty on righty. Big moment here for young Ethan Buse. The kick, the pitch, Buse pops it straight up and out and back over the backstop. No balls, 2 strikes. Outlaws maybe down to their final pitch of this game.
End this right here.
Hall looks in. Buse asks and gets a timeout. On deck, Ryan Fisher. Reed Gross, Seth Lloyd would be up next if the Outlaws can get there. See what Buse can do here with 2 outs, an 0-2 count, runners on second and third. Hall delivers, and Buse fouls it right side over the first base dugout and out of play. Buse comes away shaking his hand. A little bit of rattling on that vibration with that wood bat. A different feel from the aluminum the guys usually play with. Count remains 0-2. 2 outs. Hall delivers down in the dirt for ball 1 to Buse. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 7th, Outlaws the visiting team, trailing 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Hall winds, delivers, Buse, high fly ball, deep left field. Hull going back, it's over his head, it's out! It's gone! Ethan Buse with a wood bat home run, a 3-run shot. Oh no, did it bounce once? It's a ground rule double.
He goes back to third.
Perriman was on second. He was on second. So Thompson scores from third, Perriman scores from second, and Buse with a ground rule 2-run double. To tie the score. That ties us at 3 runs. Ethan Buse with a big-time double, ground rule double, that'll score 2 runs. Now, Perriman was on second. Thompson was on third. Yeah, it's good. Thompson was on third. Perriman was on second, so a double. That's second to home. 2 runs in, and the Outlaws have scored it at 3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. What a hit by Ethan Buse. Brings Ryan Fisher to the plate with a man in scoring position. Go-ahead run, Ethan Buse at second. Hall looks back at second. Buse inches back. Hall delivers and hits high in the strike zone for strike 1. Fisher, 1 for 3 on the day. Singled and scored in the 4th. Reached on an error in the 6th, struck out in the 1st. All that was against Cade Hansen. Hall, high and in. Fisher has to duck away from it. Hall has an initial high kick and then kind of just slowly slides the foot out on his delivery. Shaking his arm a bit. 1-1 count to Fisher. Ryan on the right side batter's box. Hall delivers, and that one drops in. Pretty pitch, strike 2 to Fisher. That looked like it was a high fastball, but had some movement on it and dropped into the zone. Nasty pitch from Hall. Fisher steps back in and takes ball 2 down low. Good eye from Fisher. Even count. Buse at second. Just hit a ground rule double to tie things up at 3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Hall looks in, winds, and delivers. Misses high. Fisher swung at a few of those against Casper on Tuesday, but he lets this one go by. Ball 3. Full count to Ryan Fisher. Hitting .427 this season. Has 33 RBIs. Looking for one big one here. Hall delivers upstairs. Ball 4. Fisher takes his base. Cade Hansen no longer in position as the winning pitcher in this game. Hall in position. If the Outlaws can score another run here, we'll see. Swing and a miss for Reed Gross. A lot of movement on that breaking ball from Hall. Coming straight over the plate, dropped out and away. Up high, fastball. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coach Lloyd calls out, be patient, 1-2, huh? Runners on second and first, and Gross chops one toward the third base side. Hall hoping it rolls. Foul. It does not. It dies right on the line. A fair ball infield single for Reed Gross loads the bases. Ryan Fisher at second, Ethan Buse at third, and Reed Gross on first. How that ball stopped, it must have hit a seam or a little dirt clod. It was rolling foul and stopped on the line. And Gross is on base. Bases loaded. Outlaws and Cache Valley Titans tied 3 apiece on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Outlaws with 2 runs in here in this visitors' half of the 7th inning. 3 hits after just 3 hits through the first 6 innings. They've got 3 here in the 7th. A conference on the mound with the infield and Coach Ryan Neal. Ends with Hall still on the mound and Seth Lloyd to the plate. Outlaws have the would-be go-ahead run on third and insurance runs on second and first if Seth can get a hold of something. Hall delivers and catches the outside corner. Seth didn't like it, let it go by. He walked in the 6th, singled, and it was an RBI single in the 4th. Reaches out and fouls it back. Strike 2 on Lloyd. Bases loaded with 2 outs and a tie score. Top of the 7th inning. Hall delivers, and Lloyd pops it high, shallow left field. No, it won't even make it to left. Tatum Neal settles in at short and makes the catch. And that ends the Outlaws inning. But 2 runs ties the score, 3 hits with 1 error and 3 runners left on base. That's 9 runners left on by the Outlaws. It's tied 3-3, bottom half of the 7th, when we return on this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
We're here to help strengthen our community. Yes, that's right. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we take pride in belonging to our community. We encourage people of every race, gender, and belief to come together and give their all towards the betterment of our community. It's about people helping people. When you join our credit union, you also join a movement. At Trona Valley, we are thankful for our members, member NCUA, trust NCUA, a credit union system that is safe, sound, and secure.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today.
Outlaws with 2 runs on 3 hits in the visitors' half of the 7th inning, the top of the 7th. And they tie the score at 3. We are approaching the 2-hour mark. So Titans are the home team. They would get this chance regardless as the home team, the bottom half of the 7th. Ryan Fisher takes the mound. We still have, let's see, it's Reed behind the plate, Gus at first, Thompson at second, Jaggers at third, Seth at short. In left, looks like Casey Perriman has moved to left with Ryan on the mound. Still Chris in center and Kendall Cummings, I believe, in right field for Evanston's defensive lineup. Heart of the order, 4-5-6, Diesel Jensen, Ryder Lundahl, Jack Burr at the plate for the Titans in this home half of the 7th. Outlaws lost in the home half of the 6th yesterday against Park City. And we'll see what Fisher can do here against Cache Valley's Summer All-Star group, the Titans. Fisher misses low. Ball 1. Ryan, a 6.317 ERA this season in 41 innings pitched. And ripped into left field. Fair. just barely. Perriman chases it all the way to the fence. Jensen, rounding second, will stop there with a stand-up lead-off double. Jensen was 0 for 2 before ripping that pitch into left. And that brings Ryder Lundahl to the plate with a man in scoring position, the game-winning run at second base. Lundahl, 1 for 1. Reached in the second on a catcher's interference. And then singled in the fourth. On deck, Jack Burr. Lundahl, the center fielder. He's got some speed. Hits right. Jensen at second with no outs. Fisher delivers. Down low, ball 1. Fisher came in yesterday, threw a few pitches against Park City. Looks back at second, winds, delivers, and misses down low, ball 2. We've seen some strikes called low in the zone, but those last two too low, out of the zone. Fisher looks in. Outlaws very aware of Jensen, a short lead at second. Playing it safe, swinging a miss, strike 1 on a heater down the plate. He did get a foul tip, but into the glove. Lundahl, number 24, hits right, so it's righty on righty. Fisher with the right-handed pitch. Kendall hugging the line a bit in right. And Fisher just misses low on the outside corner. Outfield playing straight away, except in left. Jagger really hugging the line. Or not Jagger, but Casey Perriman hugging the line in left. Hit into right center field. Perriman goes back, makes the catch. Jensen off the bag. No chance to tag. 1 down. That was a well-hit ball by Lundahl. And if it's 5 feet more to the right, that's the game-winning double. Instead, it's an L8, and Jack Burr comes to the plate. Singled in the second, a sacrifice fly RBI in the fourth. He's 1 for 1. Burr played right field, I think most of this game. Right-handed hitter, strike 1, down low in the zone from Fisher. Burr with a wide open stance, that left foot out, pointed toward third base on his toe, and then he brings it in as he steps and hits it right back up the middle past Thompson. Perriman scoops it up. Jensen will stay at third. A single for Burr. He's aboard safely. You can hear this Cache Valley fans to my right and behind me cheering on that hit by Jack Burr. 2 outs, a man on third. Brady Hall to the plate. Brady, the sacrifice bunt in the second, scored Ryder Lundahl. Hall also a ground out to short in the fourth. So he's 0 for 1. Steps into the box. He hits right. Hall started in left, pitched the top of this 7th inning. Waves the bat around in his left hand as Fisher takes his time and preps, and the Outlaws will walk Brady Hall intentionally to load the bases. The umpire's discussing whether they have to throw or not. And the Titan fans want them to have to throw to him. Major League Baseball rules, except it's not Major League Baseball rules. It is in Legion Ball, but a few things differently in this Rocky Mountain School of Baseball. So that brings Kyler Hansen to the plate. Singled in the 5th, hit into a double play in the 2nd, and takes strike 1 from Fisher. Outlaws infield playing to cut off the run. They're playing in on the fringe of the grass and the infield dirt. To second base, it gets past Thompson, and there's your winning hit. Kyler Hansen with an RBI single, walk-off game winner. And for the second straight day, the Outlaws lose with a walk-off base hit. Diesel Jensen scores from third, and that ends it. What a piece of hitting by Kyler Hansen to end the game. That's his second base hit of the game, of the day. And the Titans got what they needed. 1 run for a 4-3 7-inning victory. What a game we had today between the Outlaws and the Titans. Stay tuned. Quick post-game show coming up. 4-3, the final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Titans earn the win over the Outlaws in 7. We'll be right back on this First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Education in Wyoming has been a long-held tradition. The communities that make up Uinta County School District #1 are committed to those traditions. Student learning, teacher and staff development, extracurricular activities for students to choose from, quality facilities that are clean and comfortable, and a transportation department that always goes above and beyond are just some of the ways we work as a community to help students succeed. Uinta County School District #1, Pathway to Excellence.
Back at Maple Mountain High School, where the wind is starting to pick up again, coming out of the north, and a walk-off single after the Titans had loaded the bases. Outlaws in the top half of the 7th scored 2 runs to tie things up at 3, and then in the bottom of the 7th, a leadoff double by Diesel Jensen. Line drive out to center for Lundahl. Then Jack Burr singles. The Outlaws intentionally walked Brady Hall. And Kyler Hansen comes through with an RBI single to end the game. A walk-off RBI single for Kyler Hansen. He finishes 2 for 3 with that RBI. And the winning pitcher, Brady Hall, he did not come in and pitch particularly well. Allowed those 2 runs and 3 hits for the Outlaws, but he earns the win just having been in the game. Ryan Fisher, the losing pitcher for the Outlaws. Fisher goes 1 for 3 from the plate with a run scored. Gross 2 for 3. Couple of singles. Seth Lloyd 1 for 3 with an RBI. Gus Allred 0 for 3. Jagger 0 for 2. Casey 0 for 3, as was Kendall Cummings. Brandon Thompson 1 for 3 with a run scored. Chris Perriman 0 for 2 with a run scored. And Ethan Buse 1 for 3 with a big-time ground rule double that tied things up. 2 RBIs for Buse. But he also had a great day on the mound and doesn't get the loss, gets no decision. But he finished the day. Pitched 6 innings, threw about 98 pitches, allowed, what was it? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, scattered 6 hits and 3 runs over those 6 innings. So not bad outing for Ethan Buse against a team that's comprised of 6 3 or 4A high schools in the Cache Valley area. So that's a much bigger population pool for this Cache Valley team than the Evanston Outlaws had. They competed well but lost 4-3. Make sure to stay tuned later on today. Outlaws get back on the field. They'll take on the Utah Extreme. That game is scheduled to start at 3 o'clock, and we'll have it right here on K9, 99.1 The Big Dog in Country, and you can also watch live on The Big Dog on MyLocalRadio.com. 4-3, the final score, the walk-off single for Kyler Hansen. It's for the Cache Valley Titans in a 4-3 victory. Well, I'm Ryan Stonekert. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back on the air right before 3 o'clock this afternoon right here on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com. Go Outlaws.
Thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast of Evanston Outlaw Baseball on MyLocalRadio.com. Go online to check out more live and archived action from Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho. Today's executive producer is Val Cook. This has been a wholly owned production of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of this stream may be used or rebroadcast without the expressed written consent of the aforementioned rights holder. We thank all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible, and mostly, we thank you for tuning in.